you know, and when we wrap this up and everybody sees the end of this interview and they think about Jason, what was your message you want them to take away? Say it right there. That camera right
there. I would say whenever anyone asks me what I believe in as far as like religion or anything like that, I don't like to get too much into that, but what I do believe in for sure is be a good person. Whether you're fighting or you're working a regular job or whatever dream you're chasing, like if you just be a cool person and you treat everyone with kindness, like, and you try to build bridges, there is no limit to what you can accomplish for reals.
That's a good message.
Yeah.
You look nervous at first.
Yeah, I didn't know what to say, honestly, but that's what I always go back to. It's just be cool, man. Like, they ask, Jason, what do you believe in? Just be cool. Yeah. Whoever you meet, shake their hand, look them in the eye, and tell a joke, man. Like, try to build as many bridges as you can.
Yes, that's good. That's good advice. Be a good person. My brother told me, what was he used to be he asked God one day to help him out, and he'd be a good person. Mm-hmm. And he told ever since he started being a good person, his life has got easier.
Yeah. You know, something that I found interesting that I thought of the other day is like somebody asked me like what my goal is with fighting, and I feel like it's changed a little bit. Like, of course, like I want to be the best. I want to be a world champion. I want to be in the UFC. Like, those are things that I'll never let go of. Those are things that I'll chase the day I die. But when someone close to me asked me that question the other day, I was like, well, you know, like, my dream has always been to be a good dad, and I get emotional talking about that, you know, because my childhood wasn't easy. It wasn't like anybody else's. I'm not saying no one else had it harder or scary or whatever, but the feeling of loneliness and abandonment and not being good enough. My child will never feel those feelings. You know, like I said, my dream's always been to be a good dad. And I've talked to my father about the things he thinks he did wrong, and he said, I think that I was too hell-bent on providing, that I didn't give you guys my time. You know, so like I said, my goal is to be a good parent in life. Coach always says it's more important to be a world champion in life than it is in fighting. And if I can say that I'm a good husband, a good father, and a good person, I'm a world champion in life. Everyone in my family's provided for on a baseline, like we have a regular house, a regular car, maybe a vacation every now and again. Pretty mediocre, but like if I can provide that for my family, I fucking made it, dude. And if I can do that with fighting, like that's my goal with fighting now mainly is use fighting to provide a relatively regular lifestyle for my family and also give them my time. If I can hold my baby for the first time and know that I can provide for them with fighting, and I can say that I fought for everything we have and no one can ever take that from me, that would be my definition of I made it in fighting.
I didn't ask, do you have kids?
I do not. I want kids though. Yeah.
You're married though, correct?
I'm not married, no.
No, I thought you had a girlfriend.
No, I have a fiance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's kind of a new thing. No one really even knows we're engaged on a big scale, so that's what so your boy Jason's engaged.
Everybody knows now. The whole world knows he'll be all right.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that was good.
Yeah, usually I cry a lot more when I talk about that, but yeah, dude, it's just like that's always been it for me. Is like I want to be a world champion and I want to be a good father, but it's like if I could use fighting to provide for my family, as long as I get to a point in fighting like top 10, where I'm like I don't have to have a regular job and I can provide for my family, dude. I made it, bro. I made it, bro. Yeah. And those are all things that are decision based. Everyone my whole life has told me how good I am, but everyone's also told me that I hold back in fights. I don't believe in myself. I'm afraid of that fifth gear. I'm afraid that if I get too tired, then whatever. But it's like I need to lock in and realize that if I'm tired, they're tired. I can do this. And as soon as I make that mental adjustment in this next fight, it's off to the races, and I can make that happen.
Yeah, you sure got to fight to your potential. So not everybody fights the same in the cage as they do in the gym.
Yeah.
And you just got to have that confidence. You know, you got a strong team.
You ask anyone on the team, bro, I am a sweetheart at practice, bro. I've hurt my hand because like I'll see an opening for a left hook, and instead of landing it like this, I'll land it like this. Because I don't have to do them like that. In my head, I'm like, I like them. I don't want to like, not that I just hit so hard they can't. But it's like, why would I do them like that? Like, there's no reason for that. So it's
I
like,
learn how to block
but
it.
I got to stop doing that and start fucking people up in there. They'll get some respect, I think.
Yeah, well, it's not that. You're not doing anybody a service by holding punches.
No, at all. You know what I mean? And then it translates in fights too sometimes in some ways. I just got to get a little more comfortable being mean, and that's why I stopped touching gloves in fights, is to make myself get in that mean
It's a mean
mindset.
game.
Yeah, it really is. It's a heartless. I always tell younger fighters, I'm like, when you were like 15, 16 to 18, and like you liked a girl a lot, but she didn't like you all that much, and like she would kind of give you some play every now and again, but then go back to ice cold again. Fighting is like that. It's never gonna love you the way you love it. It's like that. It's like that girl you're chasing. She'll text you back sometimes, but she ain't.
She'll give you a little tap on the side, and so you get.
Fighting's just not gonna love you the way you love it. It's just not.
I don't think that goes for most passions in life.
Yeah.
Right? Something that you're super passionate about.
Yeah.
Who says it? Nick Diaz. You gotta hate it so much you love it.
And
you gotta love it so much you hate
people
it.
thought that was like a funny line.
No, that was true.
But like, if you really like break down what that is,
it's true.
yeah,
You gotta love it so much you
100%.
hate it.
yeah. This game's made me cry for sad reasons, happy reasons. It's been a roller coaster. But like I said, my favorite part of fighting, and because I've been doing it a long time, and I've met a lot of people doing it. My favorite part about fighting is the people that I've met and the relationships that I have through fighting, for sure.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Nice talking to you, man.
Nice talking to you too, man. Thank you so much for having me.
You have a good story for someone just 12 years old. You've been 12. Your life has been martial arts since 12 years
Yeah, my
old.
life's been violence, man. Yeah.
And then taking on a bunch of tough fights and being so transparent about, the way it is. And I think a lot of younger guys are going to hear this.
And maybe saying transparency in younger and older guys, it's like, I feel like now that I'm like a grown man, I know I'm only 26, but it's like, I feel like the more transparent I can be about my feelings, about whether it's life, a failed relationship, a successful relationship, fighting, literally any walk of life, if you could just be, as an adult, more transparent to how you feel to the younger generation, I feel like that'll make people a lot more better to communicate and a healthier mental society. Because everyone thinks like a man is not supposed to cry or not supposed to show this. Why? Says who? You know what I mean? I'll cry right now and beat your fucking ass, son. You know what I mean?
Why I'm crying?
But it's like I don't want my kid to grow up thinking he can't talk to me about something, or think that he can't be sad about something, or something can't hurt his feelings. Be hurt, bro.
What the fuck?
But also don't affect others with it, though. Don't ruin someone else's day because you're hurt. But don't be afraid to show how you feel, for sure.
No, you can't. And I've said this before. You can't pamper people, or you can't expect someone, like say you have a son and you have him grow up. You can't raise him blocking him from hurt, because then when he gets grown and he gets that hurt finally, it's not going to be good.
Yeah.
He's not going to know how to handle it. That's how you get these mass shootings and stuff, because they don't know how to handle it when they get at that age. They've been pampered, and now you're a grown man, and
They
now
find
you're
a happy
hurt.
medium, for sure.
Yeah, your first time you're dealing with adversity and pain, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Make sure y'all guys like and subscribe to the video. Mostly just subscribe. Jason, do you believe 96% of these people who watch the YouTube channel are not subscribed?
That's crazy. Subscribe to my boy, man.
96%.
And they're all notification whenever a new interview comes out.
Yeah, I mean, if you're coming back, you're returned, you're watching all the podcasts, you're watching all the videos and the clips, but you don't hit, it's free.
C-Rod needs new shorts.